Hi guys, and welcome back again to me, Ben, playing on Takaoka Island here in Cities Skylines 2. And today I will be focusing specifically on this area of my map, because this looks way too unfinished right now. And I also want to check whether my resources over here are still in use and whether they are still available for the city. In that case, so here I'm producing quite a couple of things. I do have some... do I still have some oil here? Yeah, I think it should be available. So that's the mining area. That produces stone. That should be fine, but... So the reason why I actually, just to give you a bit of background why I want to tackle this area, is because I realized that by having this industry here, and this is a major mistake I made, I didn't check my... Yeah, it could still be fine. Like, I could still be fine putting some more residential areas over here, avoiding this kind of pollution, because the wind seems to blow from, let's say, east to west. Up to the other shore with a slight twist downwards to the south. So I should be essentially fine to add a few more residential areas here. That's what's bothering me, is that industrial district here, but no, that's what I started with, so something I won't change right now. And the other thing, which is completely untouched, is this part of the island, but we do have lots of room left here, which is great, because at some point I also want to introduce an airport to this island so that tourists can come in. But today it'll be the expansion of this district. So first of all, I'm going to purchase a couple of more tiles here along the coast, probably these 5. Let's say all of these tiles. But what am I going to build with that? No, maybe not that many right now. So I'm only purchasing these 4. And maybe I don't even... Yeah, let's purchase this as well. So I purchased 4 there, and let's just go for it. The tile upkeep isn't too high from my perspective, so the first thing I'm going to add here, and the first thing I'm going to continue, is the rail line, because that's gonna be essential for my further city development, I guess. So let me check here. I'm just using this as an elevated train track for now. And maybe get a little bit closer to the highway here. I also need probably a new connection over there. And with that simple curve, I guess I'm going to continue that and add a small elevated train station to that part. That'd be fine. Is it just complaining because of the... Let me check here. Yeah, maybe I will have this sitting somewhere between here. And a small station should be enough, I guess. Because I don't want to extend my train connection here. Then we got some double lines there. meters from an elevation standpoint. And they're moving a little bit back to get a better curve into that. Oh, that's fine. 10 meters. Oh. Got to use the curved line complex curve tool here. Fine. So that's smooth enough for my expectation here. So we need a road connection first of all. That's something I'm probably going to add, so it's required over there. What I want to have is essentially I would need a custom road, but so the road connection is done. And I also added some automated parking, which is a great addition here. And then I'm taking this one way. I'm probably expanding it a bit further. From probably here up to there. And then bringing this one way. So I got a 2-lane road. Just creating a parallel road for now. Hopefully it works out. And it looks almost parallel and perfect. Fine. So we have one entrance point here. And another exit there. So this is completely almost surrounded by roads. Still it looks a bit off, like the grid looks a bit off, to be honest, so I'm changing that into a new road layout here. 90 degrees. Does that work? Yeah, essentially my train station is not aligned perfectly. Or the other road isn't. So I'm going to fix that. Sorry for the back and forth here. But I'll fix this quickly, stop the game from running, and then I'll be back for you in a bit. Thank you. So my plan is to create something like a bigger beach area here again as, yeah, kind of a complementary thing here between this area and that area. I'm just wondering what I'm doing with like the parts in between. I'm also not yet that happy with this kind of curve of my arterial road, so I think I'm going to move this because I need to, or I want to have something that looks a bit smoother for my looks a bit smooth and a bit more suitable for this area. I'm just wondering whether that turned out well enough, I would say. So that's curve thing. I'm just wondering what to do with that area. Maybe a bigger park, or I also remember that I want to have some on and off ramp thingy here. And by knowing that this is a highway, this turns into a smaller road here. So I need to create something more creative, I guess, over here. Maybe just working with a roundabout. I don't know yet. So we'll see. As a next step, I think I'm going to fill in this part here first with some new residential areas, but also commercial areas, maybe commercials alongside here under the train tracks, because I'm sure my residents wouldn't be willing to move in there. I'm still going to mix in a few like probably medium density, but also what is it called? Not the low income thing, but high density, low rent housing things, but not the Chinese ones. I'm just gonna, I'm using some of these here probably along the way, because I want to ensure that there's still enough room for my citizens to just live there. So I'm going to plop down a few of these. Okay, that's maybe leave that as a space in between. By the way, if you're wondering, guys, why my house is like almost instantly built, I installed a mod, and I just want to explain that to you. It's the, hold on a sec, super fast building and leveling. So I enabled super fast building. This doesn't necessarily mean that suddenly a lot of citizens will move in. This is not happening. I'm also not using the fast leveling because I want to see my city grow over time. This keeps it way more interesting for me. But using this super fast building mod occasionally helps with creating the right building for the best spot. So that's why I'm using it. And from there, I think I can move on, do some decorations, do some building, plopping in some manual buildings here as well. So please follow me along, and thank you for joining me, by the way, again today. It's a real pleasure being back. I've been busy at work during the past week or so because I've been out for a conference, and I'm happy to be back on this sunny Friday here. So thank you very much for being here, and in case you like my videos, please consider leaving me a like and follow me here on YouTube. Thanks very much. So I did adjust the surface slightly for the Cinevista. Not the surface, sorry, the train track slightly, so that looks a bit more natural and a bit more reasonable. I hope that works along the way without any complications. And I'm also, like, I'm not yet that happy with the department store building here, so maybe I'm gonna move that because probably it will not fit that type of area that I'm going to build here. But I'm letting things run for now and see what else is coming up here. So there is a huge parking lot, and I want to see what other types of buildings I can actually build here. Espresso on the go. So that was the huge building. Corner theater. City shopping mall could be slight. Ooh, that's big. That's probably too small, but maybe as a commercial thing happening over here, it would be fine. Yeah, so probably as a building in between doesn't matter that much. That's all from the Chinese pack. And there is big. Way too big. Apotheke. Sorry, guys. This is not an apotheke. Yeah, it is. It's a pharmacy. Yeah, probably coming from the EU pack. That's fine. Arts and crafts bar. Let's pick something a bit more shady, probably. That's huge. It's like a little Chinese restaurant district, but I'm slightly worried that this looks all too similar. So I'm probably removing some of that. And then let me check what else I can put in there. Member seats are way too big. So I'll do some digging and continue with my build here. So that area, as you can see now, people start moving in slowly. That's nice. Nice to see. First cars are parked here. That's a good thing. And now I have to think about like some amenities, schools and such. Even though I do have some schools over here, but I at least want to make sure that everybody has some post services here available. I think in that area we still have two little post offices and that's maybe another thing that I could put down. Let me check where. Yeah, probably here. Why not below the rail line? That makes sense. And from there, I'm going to continue building out this area and solving a traffic issue first. Okay, so I didn't expect that and I didn't see that coming. So I'm using the road tools here, moving the traffic lights and speeding things up slightly. No traffic lights here. No pedestrians crossing there. Okay, an accident did happen there, which is kind of understandable. So either way, things are moving again. So I need to solve this, but this is also coming due to the fact that so many people seem to be moving in now. Yeah, but either way, I guess we can work with that. So for this situation, I'm going to use the road builder mod, as I want to, or at least try to create some parking here. I'm not sure whether I'd be allowed to do that. Let me check. So I could add some parking, let's say on this side. Yeah, why not? Why not on this side? Have some parking here. 60-degree. Parking this usually looks smarter, but I guess outside of Europe it's not that common. So alley, one side parking. So I want to definitely save that. And I saved it. That's good. So I'm going to check whether that works, because it adds some parking spaces to that area, which is perfect. At least. And my perspective, I think this really makes sense. Yeah, either way. So that should add some more parking spaces around that aquarium here, or oceanarium. And then I also want to ensure that this beach over here gets extended to that side. I need to do some modification of my surface here, and this will probably take a while because yeah, there's gonna be a lot to fill here and a lot to do. So after significantly expanding that beach area, I think I'm fine with adding in probably one of these city firehouses to that part of my city. Making sure that some schools are there. Well, let's have a look at the milestone 15. Nice. Tiny reward, 15 development points, 32 form of the art. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Which one is new? This one? Well, I could create kind of a artsy district here. Or at least kind of an entertainment district, which would be nice. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Well, this would be perfect for, I think, an area like this. Reminds me a tiny bit of San Francisco. also need some parking. Next to that building. And then I'm going to remove some of the crosswalks here, because it's not that important that I have that many. Also, this here, yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine as well. That's good. So this adds a lot of parking space here. And let's see what else I can do with that area. So 3 deep, 4 deep, probably 4 deep. 3. And some and some 3 deep. So that new district here turns out really nice. As far as I can tell, I just don't like parts of the skyline here, which are mainly the high density offices. I can kind of get that, but this here, North American high density housing, is probably something I want to remove. So I'm going to remove this, and this, and keep the skyline a little lower. And same for these here. Like, they are way too big, and these are, the Chinese pack, and I don't. They're too big for my city right now, at least in that part. So what I want to do is switch to the southwest high density housing, because that might change the skyline, into something more reasonable. See, another few big buildings plopped in there, because I missed the chance to change these into maybe here a northeast and there a southwest American building. Yeah, that's more reasonable. It looks better. It gives a more coherent look besides those office spaces, and it doesn't look too like overwhelming in that sense. So that's something I should keep watching in the future. But so far, to be honest, we built alongside the train line. A couple of blocks here, filled in some art center. People are parking there, people are moving in, which is very nice to see. And again, we have some traffic here coming into town, but that's not too bad, to be frank, because having traffic means having a higher population in the long run, which is a good thing. So now I'm going to check what else I can invest in. Gas power plant, hydroelectric, electric is maybe not. Once pumping station, disease control, radio telescope. What would this give me here? How many development points do I have? I have 25. Not yet ready for the central bank. Also no subway. Airports. Parks. I have got everything. Satellite uplink. I have no idea what to invest in right now, to be honest. So I'll keep it as it is right now. I do like my harbor area here. Also, this more touristy connection thing. Boarding en route. This brings in like 40 passengers. It's not too much, not too many of these. So either way, am I ready to connect this here? Not yet. So I guess for now, I'll put in another parking lot here. I can't remember. Like these parking lots, I never remember which one is suitable. So they're happy. So now let's check some other things here. So parking facility availability, that's good. Traffic flow, well, I don't care. Crematorium, there I might need one. Healthcare is good. Garbage processing is good. Average fire hazard 15%. I have a fire station there. Then police, that's good. Administration, welfare coverage ban. Do I honestly need another welfare office? Oh, I don't want to put in another one of these big buildings. Let me check. Health and welfare office. The North American one is really huge. There's something for a spot over there. No. That's even bigger. This be something for here? Yeah, maybe. Let me delete that stretch of road at the second Japanese welfare office here. Everybody will like it, probably. Yeah, it's just in the middle where we do not have a good amount of welfare. This is industrial anyway. Huh. I could essentially put one down here at the back of the road here. Yeah, probably. I never have more than once so far. Elementary schools are at the brink, so I'm adding more schools now. Maybe an urban elementary school. No. Too big. Ruby Rock. Would this look too odd? Nah, actually. I could kind of sneak my way around that. So first, I'm going to relocate this one. And then remove. Parts of the decoration. that's not too bad. Regarding this elementary school, oh, I forgot about the extension buildings. This is bad. I could potentially add one in there. It's a weird mixed thing here that I'm trying to pull off, but at least I guess I can do that. Northeast, some here. And then probably some mixed use. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, except for that space. So I think this finally filled that gap as well. Pretty good, I would say, except for the area. This needs a few more trees, I guess. But I do want to do some mixed ones here just to fill up the space that I have here available. And I also want to put some of the bigger trees not really next to the train line, because that would be like highly inconvenient, having branches reaching out to into the train tracks. So I use these trees as long as it's working here, and that's also an empty lot kind of. Going to fill that for now. Probably we should have... No, I think these trees look good here. And then filling up some spaces over here. Well, creating some green spots there. Make it look a bit more natural without extending the surface of the buildings too much, because these are like residential buildings, so I shouldn't overdo it here. I'm just gonna remove that tree. So yeah, nice. Honestly, I do like my new district here. It's been quite a thing here. I would say I'm almost halfway through, but right now it seems to be a very nice extension of the existing like beach and shore area here. I want to place a few cafes here and create here more kind of like a recreational thing instead of building some more houses here. Maybe some little cafes or whatnot. I hope I can find some with the new package and update that Cities Skylines received a couple of days ago, maybe 2. So let's end this episode for now. I want to thank you guys for spending the time here with me, for being patient with me. It took me quite a while to find the right houses and whatnot for that area that I built here. But honestly, I like these elevated train lines. I do like how this whole district, narrow houses, some higher, some lower, how it turned out. And I also like this Forum of the Arts thing, a new EU high density business signature building, which is very beautiful. I think it fits so nice. It looks like, I see, this so much reminds me of the docks in San Francisco. I'm so sorry for, even though it says it's EU, but this entrance here, this could be one of the dock buildings in San Francisco. Either way, I do like this new addition to my city. We are growing slightly further alongside the beach, so we do have some wonderful areas coming up here. Again, here we do have some earth issues, but honestly that's gonna solve itself, as we know from past buildings here. And yeah, I think finally I'm just going to smoothen out a few of these rougher edges of my landscape. So I'm using the smoothen surface tool here. Maybe increase the brush strength a bit and size of it. I just want to smooth that out a bit. Lower. This here, and then probably create a more natural transition here so that the waves keep flowing in a better way than they did before. Here everything looks good, and this here, just for the sake of it, just for the time, I want to smoothen that as well, because it would look a little bit better anyway. Here the beach will be adjusted, and yeah, with those tiny modifications here, let me thank you again for spending the time here, for joining me in this episode. I will continue building on Takaoka Island. I have a couple of projects on my mind, to be honest, that I want to take care of next after I've finished building on this island, but this will take me quite a bit because I'm only like covering that tiny area here, and I do already have 93,000 citizens. So this episode we gained almost 10,000 citizens. It's I think one of the first times since a handful of episodes that, yeah, where my high density residential demand is actually lower. But it's a good thing. And we need some industries coming in. But I don't want to build industries right now. I'm focused on residents, businesses, commercials. Business-wise, we're doing quite good. We have lots of funds left. I just want to check on, like, the energy protection is still good. Water is still reasonable. Tourism, we have a few spots here. Outside connections, I don't really care about these. Yeah, building levels, that's fine. Population quite high here. They're all happy. At least they seem to be. Household wealth also seems to be good, quite high. Then workplace availability, we do have some spots. Air pollution, still okay. Ground pollution, yeah, noise is a different story. No wonder. And water pollution is good as well. So that's fine. And with that, have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching me here. And see you next time. And if you want, stay tuned. I'll follow with some cinematics here. Bye bye. Have a good one.